Mr. Secretary, I represent the Anniston Army Depot in Alabama. It's, several thousand employees have dedicated their careers to supporting our war fighters, and have served side by side with them here at home and in theater. The department has sent furlough notices across the entire civilian workforce. My question is, when it comes to the Anniston Army Depot and similar maintenance facilities like it that are funded through the Defense Working Capital Fund, which is fully funded and in fact has carryover work through into next year, why are they being issued furlough notices?
Congressman, thank you. I don't believe we've sent any furlough notices out.
We've notified the Congress of the possibility of furloughs on February 20th, but we have not sent out individual notices of proposed furloughs to employees.
That's good
news. We have said we may have to, but it's still being considered.
Would that may have to include installations that are funded by the Defense Capital Fund that is fully funded for this fiscal year?
Well, we are going to have to exempt some civilians for safety, security, the areas that are of highest priority. As to your specific question,
yes, it could. I mean, we haven't made a final decision, and the reason is, although you say they're fully funded, frankly, we are having terrible cash problems in all of our depots right now because of the reduction in workload, which is understandable given what's happening to the budgets that pay for them. So we have not made a final decision, but it could include some of the depot workers.
Under what basis, since the money's there? It's already been paid. I mean, they literally have carryover work well into the end of next year. That's funded.
Well, as I said, the working capital funds have to break even on a cash basis by law. We can't go below zero, and we have a cash crisis in virtually every one of our depots because the workload is being drawn down in many of them. So, again, I want to restate, we have not made a final decision either way, but I can't sit here and tell you no chance there would be any furloughs of depot workers.
Well, if in fact it does happen, I would really love to have a much more detailed conversation with you about how that could arise, but thank you. Mr. Secretary.
Excuse me, Congressman, if I may, to answer your, or get to your point, your request, yes, we will. We obviously, if we have to do that, make any of these tough choices on furloughs, which, as you know, we've been talking about, hopefully we won't have to, or at least minimize it. As you know, we've moved from 21 to 14, and maybe we can get better, maybe we can't. But we would let the Congress know of our actions.
Thank you. Thank you. Mr. Secretary,